Hello, and welcome to Sports Talk with me, your host, the slick Jared DeRosso. We're going to be talking today about the key matchups of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. We'll go through each matchup and discuss the key figures that are going to have big weeks in this Week 7. We're going to start off with one of the best matchups of the week. We're going to have the Money Beats versus Forset About It. What a play on words. Well, let's see what we got going on here. Ooh, Show Nuff says the Beats are back and they are pissed off. Well, right you are, Show Nuff. What we have here is a very, very close and important matchup playoff-wise. For both teams are 3-3. Forset About It is upset about last week, lost some key players early in the games, and was done about 2:30 into the week, he said. Poor Grego. But here we are, and looking at these key matchups, Grego's going to start RG3. What a silly Grego. He's going against the Giants, and why would I ever think he'd do well? That's just crazy. Ooh, Matt Schaub's had a bad couple weeks, hasn't he, Lou? Lou. Are you a little nervous or a lot nervous? We'll find out. I do love Arian Foster. I hate Des Bryant. I think he's a piece of shit, but good luck with him. Bennett. I have big plans for Bennett myself, so fingers crossed. Grego is giving up about 17 points. And although he does have a pretty good defense that's coming off a struggle with Houston, and his AP love is always going to be there, I'm going to give this one to the Money Beats 2. Good luck to both of you. And Grego, I hope you're not mad. I hope you can forset about it. Okay, next we're going to have Peon of Malibu versus the Bangkok Wolfpack. You might know the Bangkok Wolfpack as the man who created League of Extraordinary Gentle Ren. Typos are funny. So the Bangkok Wolfpack has had some struggles this year. 1-5 record, his only win coming to me, of course. Fuck you, Matt Rice. But yeah, so let's see here. This is actually a really close one. Stafford has been down, and Tony Romo has been gay. So both of them are actually struggling coming into this. So you could call this the battle of the underperforming quarterbacks. But, I mean, he does have Jordy Nelson, Bangkok Wolfpack, which, I mean, maybe he'll score 3 touchdowns again. I don't know. Fucked me in my other league, right? You were there, Matt Rice, you know, Tom Sprague. And he's starting William Powell, the replacement. Well, besides that, it looks like there's a lot of reach-in going on there. Yeah, sorry, Matty. Peon of Malibu has got Percy Harvin, which has had an MVP-type season. But he also has Sean Green, which, really, do you really think Sean Green will duplicate last week? You're welcome, by the way. Jesus. If I'm going to have to go out here and not pick a tie, I'm going to have to give the edge to Tony Romo and the Peon of Malibu, considering they're going up against Carolina. And I don't think they're going to have a crazy defensive performance like Kurt had for them when he got lucky and beat me, because that's all Boo Boo does is win. But more of that later. So I'm going to give this one to Peon of Malibu. Sorry, Matty Rice. We're going to go right now to a great game. I'm just really, really excited about this game for so many reasons. I don't even know where to begin. But we're going to have Show Nuff versus the Royal Pudding. And for those of you who don't know who that is, that's going to be Josh Levine and Michael Newt Antonelli. They are roommates, mind you. So this could get really, really intense over there on Broadway. The showdown on Broadway, maybe we could call it. Tom Brady versus Jay Cutler. I mean, if it's a competition of who will get diabetes quicker, then I think Jay could win. But besides that, gotta go with Brady against the Jets. He doesn't like them, okay? But I think this could be a really good matchup. Newtsy also has that young rookie, Doug Martin. He's got Colston going against the worst passing defense in the league, Tampa Bay. And, I mean, he's got Jonathan Stewart, but hey, you know, no one's perfect. And Hakeem Nicks, he should be a lot better this week coming off that injury. The first game back, he seemed to step behind, but I think he'll catch his flame this week. Show Nuff's got quite the team. Sean Ridley has been great for him. Forte is always going to cause problems for defenses. And Wes Welker, well, he started playing once Jared traded him. I hope you guys are seeing a trend here. Fuck me. Okay, but I do like the royal pudding in this one. And, sorry, Josh, I think you're a great guy, but I'm going to go with royal pudding on this one. And the estimated point totals kind of suggest that I'm right, but we'll see. Best of luck to both participants, right? Okay. How many we got left here? Ooh, we got 2. No, we got 3. I was lying. Alright, let's get this one out of the way. Teach me how to flutie. Teach me how to flutie. Against Honey Boo Boo. Now, I don't know if all you were watching the debate last night, but before the debate, Honey Boo Boo was on Access Hollywood. And she's just a little skank. I just hate her. I hate Kurt's team, He's dirty. I don't like the way he wins all the time. And a great stat I saw this week, Matt Rice brought it to everyone's attention. Curtis, all his 5 wins have come against teams that had their highest output points totals that week. Now, the first week doesn't really count because obviously I had the highest point total on the first week because I didn't have it any other weeks. But the second win against me was legit when I had the second highest points total. And if I started luck over Eli, I would have won. But that's neither here nor there. We're not going to worry about that. It's week 7. Move on, right, Jared? Okay. So Curtis, though, has some bye weeks. And he will be starting Andy Dalton at quarterback. And, I mean, if you're going to start a redheaded quarterback, you got to expect to lose. That's just the way it goes. I don't know. I don't make up the rules. Ray Rice is always going to be a consistent threat for him. Marshall's had a great year. Gronkowski's really struggled. That hip from all his dancing and sexcapades have really slowed him down. And then you look over at Teach Me How to Flutie. Mike Dietz always puts out a good contender out there. He struggled this year. He's 1-5. He's got Drew Brees going against that awful Tampa Bay defense, passing defense we talked about before. Fred Jackson, is he going to show up? Is he not? Jimmy Graham, word is he did not practice today, so we'll see. We'll keep our eye on that matchup, and I mean Seattle's defense has just been unbelievable, really have. And Darren Sproles is just adorable. Who doesn't like Darren Sproles? Maybe tall, angry people. I don't know, but probably Mike. Mike doesn't like a lot of people anyway, so Mike probably hates him, but I love him. That's why I wear this sleek little look here. I am gonna go with the upset of the week. Teach Me How to Flutie over Honey Boo Boo. I think Kurt is about to, crash back down to reality a little bit. I think this is the week he goes down, and I don't think they get him. I don't think they try. I don't think that they know why. But he's got a great team, but I'm going with Teach Me How to Flutie this time. Next matchup. Now this is the best matchup of the week, hands down. Hands down. I don't think you're going to get arguments from anybody involved. We have my team, I Am the Law, at 1-5, versus even more of an enigma, Brian's team at 1-5. This is the power matchup of the week. 1-5 teams. I think if I lose this game, I'm going to change the way the league is run, and I should get first pick all the time, because if I was commissioner, I would try to change it if I was losing, halfway through the year. What am I talking about? That's not something I would do. I don't know anyone that would do that. Or do I? Stay tuned. Okay, well, we all know who my quarterback is. Eli Manning. I'm Eli Manning. Our defense, they play well. And that's all you can expect from Eli. He's going to send the praises to everyone else but himself. But really, we love him, don't we all? We're going up against Josh Freeman. I had a feeling, I was looking at the rosters today, and I had a feeling that Big B would be picking up Josh Freeman of all the available quarterbacks. His starting quarterback is on a bye. And I had a feeling he'd be going with Josh. He'll probably have to air it out. New Orleans' defense really isn't that great. So I could see Josh having a big day, but hopefully he'll be throwing it to my boy, Vincent Jackson, right? if you weren't familiar with my team, it didn't really matter last week since Bones had Aaron Rodgers with his 6 touchdowns, but I left a lot of points on the bench. I did, unfortunately. So we're going to hopefully get some help from Marshawn Lynch. He's disappeared the last couple of weeks. Witten, and maybe the Jets will actually throw to Jeremy Curley, even though he only had 2 receptions. He had the most targets. But Mark Sanchez and Tim Tebow together don't even equal half a quarterback, so that's always a concern. Sorry, Bones, I don't mean it, but I kind of do. Pittsburgh's defense, San Francisco's defense, both great matchups. And Steven Jackson, A.C. Green, and Fitzgerald, I mean, those are great players. We'll see if Skelton can hit Fitz, but, we'll see. All right? I'm going to have to go with myself. I'm projected to win by 2 points but, I mean, let's be honest. I'm not going to pick against myself. I'm not some asshole like maybe Pete Rose would do that, but he never bet against himself, right? No. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, this is supposed to be the best matchup of the week. We have Shady Nasty against Bonesy and the Jets. Both come into this game 5-1. Holy shnikes. It is unbelievable. A lot of people made fun of Keith's draft the day of the draft and talked a lot of shit about it, but he's winning. Hey, and he doesn't make the matchups. It seems to have worked out. Some people made some comments today via the message posting that Keith opponents only average 110 points. Hey, he didn't make the schedule. He just plays them as they come up. If he did make the schedule, it wouldn't surprise me if this is the schedule he would have made, because, if he has any kind of power, he's going to try to, change the rules to go his way. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, recent news has broke that the Premier League that he's the commissioner of, which was a combination league, it was a merger, and the bottom 3 people would get demoted to the NWO. Well, don't look now, but Mr. Keithy is all the way down at the bottom. So it looks like he was going to get demoted down. Oh no. And then all of a sudden he changed that. I made this comment to the participants in the Premier League. I compared this to a kid making up a game, making all the rules to a game, and then when he wasn't picked, taking his ball and going home. That's the only way I can really describe it. It's very immature, it's very childish, it's very spiteful, and it's a little bit like socialism, okay? If all those people out there watching the debates and talking about politics, you'll know what I mean. Besides the 2 records, there's really not much going on here that's making this a matchup. Bonesy's got a hell of a team. He's got Aaron Rodgers, best quarterback in the game. Not afraid to say it. Just going to put it right out there. Carson Palmer, I mean, he is playing Jacksonville, right? Who knows? Calvin Johnson, best receiver in the game, in my opinion, if you're asking. Besides that, Keithy Poo, you got Chicago's defense. Congrats, bro. Bonesy's coming out strong. Rodgers, Cruz, Stevie Johnson, maybe he'll catch the ball. LeGarrette Blount is the only thing I'm seeing there that makes me want to punch a baby. Don't love him. Love the matchup against New Orleans. I think they'll score a lot. So maybe you'll get a garbage touchdown. The way this year has gone for you, you probably will, Bonesy. God bless you. Josh Gordon, maybe he'll catch another 70-yard touchdown pass. You keep playing those odds, though, eventually you're gonna get bitten. Okay, I don't think he's gonna catch a 80-yard touchdown every week. But bless you, child. Arizona, great defense. Steve Smith in Carolina against Dallas. Who knows? Yeah, Claiborne looked like he got hurt. So that is it. I'm going with Bonesy and the Jets to win this power matchup. And so I'm going to have to sign off now. And this is the sleek Jared DeRosa with your Week 7 picks. And just a reminder, if you can have a button made with your face, I suggest you do it. And I don't know. Binders full of women. I don't know. That's the new thing. Is that trending on Twitter? Hashtag binders full of pics. How about that? Best of luck. Bye, gentlemen.